So now, Josh, another philosophical topic you want to talk about.
Hold
Why am I gonna look him up?
Start in my head. How you spell philosophical?
Philosophical.
I got one.
What's that?
Okay. Hold up. There's... Oh my goodness. Can people change? That's a good one.
Like, okay, be more specific.
Like Clockwork Orange.
What?
Like a Clockwork Orange, you know? Like they forced the dude to change, but he kind of like went back to how he was at the very end. He's still like...
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a realistic situation, though.
Hold up. Let me look one up.
Well, okay, let me give you one then, since we're on this. Let's say your girlfriend cheats on you. And she says, I will never cheat on you again, and you give her the second chance. Do you think that that there's a chance that she'll never do it again? So basically, like, once a cheater, always a cheater mentality. Do you think that's true or not?
I think... I believe her. I'd give her a shot, a second shot. Right. If she shoots again, then that's when you say, "Hey, Bubba, get out of here." You know?
Hey, Bubba.
That's exactly how I say it. I walk up to her, "Hey, Bubba, get done." I just walk up. Didn't mean to shoot him, man.
Good job.
You already killing people, aren't you? Help? Somebody on me? That's just a buddy.
Oh, he left. Why'd he just leave? That's so lame. Okay, so you think that the girl can change if you think that she can?
What? Read that.
So you don't believe the whole once a cheater always a cheater mentality?
I wouldn't say so.
You wouldn't say what?
I wouldn't say so, no. Pick it up.
Okay.
You got it.
I want to get like a different example. I want to look one up.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Wow,
Don't you kill my...
That's the only situation I can really think of. What kind of situation can you give?
Hold on. I got some killing to do. Stay in.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot this.
Can you res my white monkey ass? You stepped in the lava again.
No.
Alright, answer the question.
I want a different example, please.
I can't think of another example, honestly.
Hey, Jerry Steinfeld, give me an example.
I don't know that reference. I mean, I know who Jerry Seinfeld is, but I don't know that reference.
That was all I referenced. Just Jerry Steinfeld. That's all I wanted to reference.
Why do you say Steinfeld?
How do you pronounce it?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld? Oh! Why was throwing a T in there?
I don't know why you threw a T in there every time.
My bad.
I was like hella confused. I was like, why is he saying it with a T? Yeah, I can't give another example. Mr. Steinfeld.
Yeah, no, that's Slava crusty. Yeah, it's crusty.
Ew.
Just making sure I could step on it, you know?
Ew.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of ground to cover. There's people like, look at that!
Alright, I'm coming.
Ah, this is crusty lava too. Yeah, they're like out there.
Any other philosophical topics? Okay.
We're not even done with the one I was trying to talk about.
Okay, what did you originally...
Help!
I'm here. I'm here.
He's running.
Oh, I see you, motherfucker.
Oh, I completely stole that.
Wow, you really did just... That's alright. I'm still in this.
I put one bullet in him. I'll let you. Quickly.
Whoa! Jesus Christ.
Come on, Gato.
Yep, that was a thing.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. This balloon, yes.
I still want to know what you originally meant by your question when you brought it up.
Can people change?
Yeah, like, under what context were you thinking of when you asked that?
I just looked up philosophical questions. That was just one of them that popped up.
Alright, well,
Like, can a murderer change his point of view? Can he understand why it was wrong?
oh, absolutely.
I get. Oh, I let it right on somebody. Holy crap! No.
Well, let's turn around and kill him. We're right here.
No, I gotta heal.
Well, I'm killing him. I died for it.
Take a bullet.
I came to win. You did it.
Okay. Now this is a situation I don't want to be in now.
Like, I watched a video on Facebook the other day.
Eat your body.
This girl murdered this guy's brother, and the brother testified in court. And he said, I don't wish anything bad upon you. I don't want you to rot in jail or be killed or anything. I just want you to have a better life and learn from your mistakes. And the woman that killed the brother started crying and
Heads up.
genuinely, like, at least to me, seemed like she was genuinely, like, sorry for what she had done.
Ooh, I'm sorry for interrupting. Stop!
You shot one bullet, Josh.
I had to reload. Hashtag for one bullet. Thank you.
That was mine.
What?
The digital threat.
Oh.
It's alright, you can keep it. It was on an 45, and since it was on, since they took out destructor rounds, it really doesn't matter.
Holy moly, stop shooting at me. Holy moly. Holy moly.
You're really gonna respawn me right here? You dick.
Good luck, buddy.
You dick. You are a monstrous prick. You're gonna get me killed. You selfish prick.
You get his banner while you're up there.
Hell no. I'm running that way.
Let's explore this way.
You'll leave my buddy back like that.
Yup. I don't know him outside of this game. I don't care.
You could be sending us a really mean message on PlayStation.
I really don't care.
Where's my... Oh. You can have your digital thread back. Actually...
Keep it on you for now.
Yeah, there's only shooting at me. Where you at, Tyler? I'm bringing the enemies to you.
Oh, God damn it. Alright, let's do this.
Tyler, wait.
What?
I'm out of shields.
Oh, fuck. Pathfinder's low. Alright, we're dead.
I tried to whip to my shoddy gun. Do people really change? Like, 5 key? Personality is a word used to describe traits that I don't know, this topic's confusing me.
It just depends on the context.
You mean to me?
Like, a pedophile can't change.
You're saying they're gonna a kid toucher is always gonna be a kid toucher?
Absolutely, because there is scientific data that proves that people who are like that have uh, a brain dysfunction, and there's no fixing that.
So you're saying it's genetic or is that the word? Biological?
Yeah, no, that's 100% what it is.
I'm kind of dumb.
I mean, there's just science proof of it, scientific proof of
Holy
it.
crap.
All right, find another one.
Does free will exist, or is everything predetermined?
Does what exist?
Free will.
So like fate, or we make our own choices.
Yeah, it's like,
Um,
do you choose your own path, or is it just carved out for you?
I feel like that kind of goes back to what you believe in as far as religion goes.
I have a different stance, Captain.
So you think that God doesn't have a set path for you already, and that you make your own choices?
Pause.
Wait, what?
Wait.
On
You know what wavelengths are?
wavelengths?
Things are coming for us.
Like what?
Okay, I saw this video a really long time ago. It was like, there's these things called wavelengths, and like, it determines how each particle bounced off each other, and how there's a formula in which you can detect on how each particle bounce off each other. So you can predict how the particles bounce off each other.
Josh, you're giving me a fucking headache with this. Get to the point.
Listen to me. And you can predict how every atom and how every particle of an atom was able to bounce off each other, and how they made up everything. So you could predict something. So if you were to go back a million years in time, you could predict how the particles bounce off each other and how everything would turn out today. How every person was made, how every action was made, how every action came to a conclusion.
What does this have to do with about fate versus free will?
Is everything made from particles?
Like
Everything made from wavelengths.
All the particles are pre-made.
Yes. So, like, would that mean the formula is correct, and we all live predestined lives? Or can we change the way the particles bounce, and we can make our own free wills? I really hope Cordero's watching this. I want to see how scrambled I can get him.
No one's watching the stream so far. That's a hard one for me, because I don't know. I don't know what I believe as far as that goes.
You believe in wavelengths.
I don't know.
I sent you the video.
God damn it.
Would you like the video?
No, not
I was
really.
burning in this lava. It's an interesting video.
I don't know. I don't know what I believe as far as wavelengths go and like fate versus free will.
I think it's something to look into. Wavelengths, that is. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to think about because I really don't know.
Give me your armor, stupid. I'm out of ammo now.
Yeah, I don't.
That was close.
I don't know. I can't answer that question because I have no idea what I believe as far as that goes.
Now, let me give you some. Where's Urban Dictionary?
Can you just give another philosophical topic?
No, I want to get to the.
No, because no, not right now. I'll do it. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Just give me another one because that's gonna make my brain hurt.
You know that like riddle? Well, not really riddle, but like the question, the train track question. You know?
Nope.
It's like you're given the option to pull a lever, and on one train track, okay, can I just like, I really, okay, can I FaceTime you or like call you on
No,
Instagram?
get away from the free will versus fate question.
No, it's not free. It's something different. It's clearly something different.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
I want to draw you. I want to draw you a picture.
Oh boy. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Answer the call. I'm gonna go downstairs. Or I'm gonna grab a pen and paper.
Well, I need you to call me first.
Just wanted you to see some cute animals. There you go. There you go, Jacob. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. Should I mute my mic?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Alright. Are you still streaming it?
Yes.
And I'll just go with the audio play to your side.
Oh, on Bear Jackson. Nothing. Alright, so give me this train check bullshit. Let's get a piece of paper. Well, then don't worry about a napkin. Hmm? Yes. I think on the first car, or first train, there's like 6.
That's 6 exactly. Name me someone you love a lot.
My dad.
Okay. See this? Oh my goodness, the door's back.
Alright.
Are the doors backwards enough?
Yeah, they're backwards.
Okay, basically, this top dude's your dad, and these bottom 5 are a bunch of strangers, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got something else to draw.
If you're about to ask me if I would kill my dad to save 5 strangers or kill 5 strangers to save my dad, I'd save my dad.
That's the answer done with.
Yep. Because those strangers could be good and bad people, or all bad people.
I spent 5 minutes drawing this picture for a bad answer. Get back in the party. Oh my god. Get back in the party.
I spent like 2 millimeters of lead on that.
You could have just asked me if I would save 5 strangers or to kill my dad, or kill 5 strangers to save my dad.
I heard this on the back of some Spanish assignment.
Sorry, I couldn't make that last.
Nah, dude. I didn't think I was gonna do a good job of explaining it, so. I rolled it up into a fine Cubano.
Any other philosophical shits?
Let's hope I don't have to draw anymore.
Ready up while you're at it.
It's already like 1 o'clock.
It's like 7 till.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What? What is beauty?
It's in the eyes of the beholder.
Alright. That's short and sweet. Is beauty objective or subjective?
Subjective.
I don't even know what those mean. What is beauty? If I consider something to be beautiful, it may not guarantee that you will find it the same way. But is there a deeper beauty than everyone can agree on, or form as inherently beautiful?
Take this win.
So, is there like a common thing that everybody finds about someone else beautiful?
I guess.
I feel like there could be something about that, yeah. Like, if somebody like donates their time at an orphanage, no one's gonna be like, "Oh, you're wrong for that." Like, no.
Well, you should have been spending time in school, not with them dead kids.
They're not dead. They're orphans.
They're gonna die soon enough.
No, they aren't.
I'm just. This is my Brooklyn accent.
No, you're dumb. Shut up. Move on. Next one. Next, please. Thank you. Next.
What harsh truths do you... there's 202. I found a website with 202.
Well,
Should we go down the list?
hit me with the next one.
Alright, I'm gonna start at the top. What harsh truths do you prefer to ignore?
Let's do this.
Well, I can speak for one personally that I chose to ignore the fact that Gina was bad for me for 2.5 years, and then finally realized it. So that one I ignored for a while, and then finally came to realize it. But now, I don't know about right now. I don't know if there is a harsh truth that I'm ignoring.
Alright.
Not that I can think of, at least. Unless I'm wrong.
Dude, why are you in my building though? Thank you for leaving. PP. Alright, next one. Is free will... Oh my goodness.
We're not talking about that one again. Next.
Is the meaning of life the same for animals? I'm lagging like a hole and a half. Actually,
Is the meaning of life the same for animals as humans? Is that what you're asking?
yes.
I mean, we live to procreate, to die, just to die, so yeah.
So you're saying they do deserve the same rights?
Well, yeah. I mean, you shouldn't beat a dog just like you shouldn't beat a human.
Okay.
And if you think otherwise, then you're just a prick.
Hey, just heartless. Where is the line between art and not art?
Huh?
Where is the line between art and not art?
Like, what kind of art?
Like, how can you define something as artistic versus something that's just kind of dumb?
Wait, repeat that. I was in the middle of fighting.
How do you know something is just not dumb, but artistic, and vice versa?
Well, people think my music is dumb and not artistic at all, but I find it artistic and good.
So you say there's like not a lot? You say everything has art in it?
Oh, good. Just
I mean,
Not just some
it's all depend. It's subjective.
Okay. Okay.
We're close to the ring.
This one's a long one. If someone you loved was killed in front of you, but someone created a copy of if someone created
I'm dead. I died.
I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you.
Okay.
There's two! Holy
Yeah.
moly! Okay,
Okay.
are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
You are?
Yeah.
If someone you loved was killed in front of you, but someone created a copy of them that was perfect right down to the atomic level, would they be the same person, or would you love them just as much?
I think. I think I'd love them just as much.
attention.
Because if they still have the
don't know.
same memories, the same feelings as the copy prior to them, then I don't really see the difference.
What if they didn't have their memory though? Like they're just a like straight copy, fresh copy.
Then no. Like if my dad died and someone made a clone of him, but he didn't remember my graduation or when I
If you
first.
said like amnesia or something.
Well,
Like,
okay.
could you convince yourself that he had amnesia and he literally was the same person?
No, I wouldn't be able to. I would always, in the back of my mind, I would always know that he's a clone and not the same person that my dad was. I wouldn't be able to.
Next.
Mm-hmm.
Does a person's name influence the person they become?
Possibly, yeah. Like, well, okay, let's say, for example, that someone named their kid Adolf Hitler today.
Okay.
Just because the kid's name is Adolf Hitler does not mean he's gonna gas 6 million Jews.
Uh-huh.
Or if someone decided to name their kid Charles Manson, they're not gonna start a cult and have a bunch of followers kill people under his name. Like that's just not real. I mean, is it possible? Sure. Is it likely? Absolutely unlikely. Like it's just so low. So
Not really. Is that what you're saying?
it's a very, very small chance that it could influence what someone does.
Hmm. I like this next one.
So
What should be the goal of humanity?
let me get your opinion on this one first.
My opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. I gotta look up the definition of humanity.
Like as a human species.
Like as a whole or like individual humans?
No, as a whole. Like as a whole collective human species. What should be our end game goal?
I thought it meant like individual people. Hold up. Let me rethink my answer. To be good. I guess if I want to say like achieve world peace, but you know,
Okay, try to think of a realistic one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. What's it like? No nukes? I don't know. No wars?
Realistic, Josh.
What do you just says what do you think the goal should be? Not if it's possible.
Alright, let me give you mine. And you're gonna think it's a bit weird.
Orgy. 7 billion people orgy.
No. No. No.
It's too late for this, dog. What are we doing?
Here's mine. I think the end game goal for humanity should be to advance far enough into technology to be able to discover a new species, intelligent species, so that we can procreate and create a whole new one to continue on our quote-unquote legacy.
That was kind of weird, yeah. That's like the opposite of what I was expecting.
Basically, what dumbed down my what I said was have
Bang
kids.
aliens.
Pretty much.
That's how you
Like
said this in the group chat earlier.
have a crossbreed of human and like some sort of
What's
alien
up with you and
to
aliens,
have
my
some
guy?
sort of fucking devil spawn.
Oh my goodness, that's not what I was expecting at all.
And the group chat I put, I would smash into another species.
Just like what you said. We're moving on to the next one. If you could become immortal on the condition that you would never be able to kill yourself, would you choose immortality?
No,
I would agree.
absolutely not.
This song's too sad.
Now, if I could be immortal with the option of being able to off myself, yes.
Then you do it. Okay. That's a. What do you think? Here you go. What do you think would be humanity's reaction to the discovery of extraterrestrial life?
Smash them into another species. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
What do I think would be the general opinion at the discovery of an extraterrestrial species?
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty split, honestly. Because you're going to have the side where people are welcoming and would love to learn from them. And then you had the other side where they would freak out and think that they're just going to kill us off and threaten us. And we would try to retaliate or attack them initially. So for me, it's kind of split.
Alright. Is suffering a necessary part of the human condition? What would people who never suffered be like? I have an answer to this one.
Suffering. Okay. I think there needs to be a necessary amount of suffering in order to learn and grow from.
Okay. I like that answer.
Like, take a heartbreak, for example. Like, you had to know what it's like to hurt or to be hurt in order to strengthen yourself and to better yourself and to learn what went what went wrong.
This goes to our next question. Does hardship make a person stronger? If so, under what conditions and at what point is it too much hardship?
I feel like that is too subjective. Cause
What you mean?
like,
Evaluate, please.
all right, I'm gonna use myself as a perfect example.
Okay.
When I moved to Texas, I was depressed, antisocial, and not myself. And it nearly drove me to commit suicide. So, I feel like my reaction to that is absolutely different than what your reaction would be to it.
Moving to Texas?
Just like moving to a whole new state.
Do you say I'd have a different reaction to moving?
Yeah, like, well, I don't know 100% sure, but I'm just using you as an example. How you take moving to a whole new state could be far different than how I took it. And so it kind of just depends on how how well does a person take a certain type of hardship.
Okay.
Like some people, off themselves from their girlfriend cheating on them or their boyfriend cheating on them or breaking up with them, or some people off themselves from because of someone else's death, or from uh being bullied, or like people have committed suicide because they were bullied. I was bullied, but I never committed suicide. I just fought back. So how a person takes a hardship could be very different from the next person's. So that's why I say it's subjective.
Alright.
Next one.
I'm looking for a good one.
Oh, okay.
Is it more important to help yourself, help your family, help your society, or help the world?
Help yourself, help your family, help society, or help the world. Doesn't the world and society kind of go hand in hand?
Kinda. I think society is more like country kind of based. Something you have in common with people.
Again, it depends on the situation. Like, I would much rather help you go through a hard time, like breakup, for example, than, like, I would much rather help you go through it than to help myself go through it. But it just depends on how complicated or trivial the situation is. Because I love helping people and giving people advice, but I'm so bad about like doing it for myself. So I guess for me, it's about helping the society. Like, help friends or people I have in common with, or, you know, just things like that. Because, you know, I don't know some schmuck from India and
Alright.
I don't know how, I wouldn't know how to help him or where to start. And I don't give a shit enough about a majority of my family to help them. And I don't know how to help myself. So I guess for me it'd be societal.
Alright.
What about you?
What's the, what?
What about you? What's your answer?
I agree with the whole friends as well as family kind of thing, you know? Do it for the people that you're close to.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it for my
Yeah.
family.
I mean, I would. You know, I prioritize my family and friends over the
Well,
world.
let's say
That's
friends fall under societal.
okay.
Is your answer still, you know, family and societal first?
Well, yeah.
Or like prioritize family and societal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why yours? Does jealousy have value in driving humans to improve themselves, or is it just purely negative emotion?
I've never heard of us. Now, let me ask you this. Is competitiveness different than jealousy?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Then with that being said, I've never heard of a situation where someone being jealous has driven them to be a better person.
So you said you've always seen it as like a negative kind of thing.
Yeah. Like I've never heard of jealousy becoming a positive, resulting in a positive outcome. Only
Hmm.
negative. Now competitiveness, you know, I could see very being, you know,
Driving,
yeah, driving people.
yeah,
But jealousy, no.
I can get you. You think the universe is infinite, or no?
Fuck. Um, I'd like to say yes. But at the same time, there's really no way to know for sure.
Now let me hit you up with a follow.
So,
If the universe is finite, what would be beyond the edges of the universe?
see, and that's where I feel like it is infinite. Because if it's not, then what is at the end of it? Nothing. What would be considered nothing then?
everything.
No, but seriously,
Like,
like if the universe is finite, then what's at the end? Like, what could there possibly be?
other universes?
Then it's not finite.
I think our universe would be finite.
No,
Maybe
you're thinking of our galaxy.
maybe the galaxy's just maybe universe is just a big galaxy.
No. Galaxy is like,
Like a bag full of marbles.
that's what a
Maybe bigger
galaxy
bag full of
is.
marbles. It's just a bigger bag full of bigger marbles.
Then what would be bigger than a universe?
I don't know.
Exactly. There's nothing
I've never
bigger
been
than the
outside the
universe. The universe consists of however many galaxies there are.
It says infinite.
Yeah, I say it's infinite because I can't possibly imagine what there would be at the end of a finite universe. Like I just can't. Like I just can't. It 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 seems impossible to think of what a finite universe would be like.
On to the next one.
Yeah. Well, what about you?
About the universe being infinite.
Mm-hmm.
There's a possibility it could have edges.
Then what would be outside those edges?
Could be just some void. You know? There's no way to tell them.
But isn't that what space is basically? Is a void? Until you reach a new planet or a new galaxy or an asteroid or a star or whatever maybe.
It's just some void, you know? What if you don't like hit something? You just keep going into this nothingness.
Then it's infinite.
So you're saying the universe can be infinite, but it doesn't necessarily have to have like planets and stars
Yeah,
to could like cut it off.
exactly.
Okay.
Having it be finite would mean that you basically hit a wall that you can no longer go further into.
Okay.
So it'd be like reaching the end of a world in a Minecraft.
I just got deja vu. Holy moly.
So you say it's infinite or finite?
I mean, either way. I was gonna say either way. I understand both. I could see both as being options.
I mean, both are very plausible. It just depends on if you say it's finite, then what's at the end, and if it's not, then it's not.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be asleep, dude. Oh my gosh. One more.
Okay. Make it a good one.
I'm sure. That's too complicated. I don't know. Here, if all your memories were erased, what kind of person would you be?
A new one.
Alright. Okay. A new one.
Like
That's all I get.
you'd basically be a newborn child, just in a more adult looking body.
But you could also, like, still communicate and understand stuff.
But being able to speak English or whatever language is based on memory. You remember how the sounds that letters make or how words are formed or how sentences are made. So if you lose all memory of that, then you basically start as a newborn infant just in a adult body or a more grown up
So,
body.
so if you had amnesia, well,
If you could still talk, I feel like you'd still be a new person because everything that you've learned and done and have grown from are all gone. So all you have are your basic language. You'd have to learn from your experiences all over again. You'd have to learn from reading, from watching, from everything all over again. So I feel like you would still be considered a new person.
alright.
Are you really about to leave it off on that one? No. Come up with a new one.
What
Or
do you want me
find
to
a new one.
do?
Find a good one, a complicated one, one that makes sense, the one that'll make you think.
I lost the website. Oh no, I didn't. Me. What?
Hmm.
It's like talking about how languages influence colors. That's weird.
No, new one. Different one.
Are intelligence and happiness tied together in any way? If you are highly intelligent, is it more likely that you'll be more or less happy?
Hmm. If you're smart, would it make you more or less happy? Uh, I feel like there's a greater chance of you being more happy than less.
How
Because
so?
if you're more intelligent, then you are more capable of doing things that could help you in life. Like, meet a better person, make more money, find a better career. Uh, like, I just feel like the odds of you becoming more happy are greater than less. Cause I can't think of a situation where being more intelligent would make you less happy.
I feel like if you knew certain knowledge.
It depends on what I guess what you become more intelligent in.
Yeah. Are we good to end it on that?
No.
Oh my goodness. Human memory has been shown to be incredibly unreliable. With that in mind, how do you know which of your memories are genuine and which have been altered or made up?
We're not going to the whole implant of a memory. No.
Wait. That's not what I was implying.
Sounds like some
It's how you...
Alex Jones type shit. Next.
Just remember
Next. We're not going to Alex Jones. The world is not a simulation.
When, if ever, is taking a human life justified?
Taking a human life justified?
Yeah.
I feel like the only time taking another human life is justified is if it's in self-defense.
Okay.
Next.
Sit for the whole half an hour going through these.
Well, all these suck ass.
I'm just picking the ones I get them.
They don't make you think. They're not really philosophical either.
This is 200. This is from the website Controversial Starter World.
I thought we said philosophical, not controversial.
What?
So I thought we said we were doing philosophical, not controversial.
That's what I pulled up. That's the. It says 202 philosophical questions.
Alright, well, next one.
My gosh. What is the meaning of a good life?
I don't know, ask Siri. Next.
Well, that's not a good response.
No, she gives a good one, actually.
What is the meaning of a good life?
Okay, I found this.
She usually yells at me, dude. She pulled up a TV show. That's what she pulled up.
The meaning of a good life can be so far subjective.
What do you think it is?
Mm. So, perfect life, like, if we could come up with a situation that we were in right now, that would be perfect world. That's what we mean?
That's what you would define as a good life? A perfect world?
For me, it'd be having the love of my life sitting next to me playing video games with me while we both listen to heavy metal in our house with our son watching and learning. And that, we make decent enough money to where we don't have any financial issues. We can afford anything that we wanted within reason, and we raise a perfect kid that would never have to go through a hardship in his life. To me, that'd be perfect world. Where I no longer feel content or dreading the future, but something that I can actually look forward to instead of only being able to live in the moment. Where I wouldn't have such a hard time figuring out what I want to do with myself. Where I would no longer be able to feel depression or sadness well, no, not sadness, but where I would no longer be able to feel depression or feel like that it's just not worth dealing with anymore. Where I don't feel like at any point in time I would want to be able to off myself.
Are you good, my guy?
I'm just saying, like that
You are
to,
just...
to me that would be a happy life where I don't have those feelings or emotions anymore.
talking real skeptical there, dude. And you're real suspicious.
Like I want to feel content or less of myself or with myself. Like I have been. I would, in a perfect world, I'd like to be happy with what I'm doing, where I am, who and what I have.
Can we end it with that one?
After you give your answer.
I was gonna say, you know, dying with the least amount of regrets and stress. You know, looking back at what you did and say, yeah, I'm happy with the choices I've made. I'm okay to die.
That's it?
It's just, you know, I picture it as being this old dude, and you know, not saying, oh wait, there's still stuff I gotta do left. You know, you've done everything that you wanted to do, thing that you needed to do.
Basically crossed off your bucket list.
Sure, yeah. You know, you don't need anything else to do. You've done all you wanted to do.
Alright, fair enough.
That's all I got.
I'm gonna end this stream.
Is it bedtime?
I'm ending this stream.